We working? Can you hear me? Hello, buddy. Sounds good? Not really? Let's see how many views. None. Hell yeah. He used to get so many online. Yeah, I know it. It sucks though. I have 3 viewers now. What's up, everybody? It's probably like Raiden or somebody, or Ryder. Uncommon Korean, what's up, brother? What are you up to? What are you up to? Average view duration, 31 seconds. So these guys are swiping on and swiping off. No new super chats. Same old shit, working and shooting. Dude, ain't that the truth? Working too much. What do you do for a living? You look kind of swole, I'm not gonna lie, brother. Brother Maine. Yeah, life ain't been fun. I wake up about 5 o'clock, go to the gym, then go work till about 5 o'clock. And then I'm home by 6. And then rinse and repeat. Make sure that's not in the picture, because YouTube don't like showing any guns. $16 viewers? No way I have 16 viewers. It says I have 7. 43 viewers? No, that ain't real. If there's 43 people in here, I better be seeing it in the chat, because there ain't nothing in the chat right now. Now would be, what? Said hi. Yo, what's up? What's up? Need everyone to double tap the screen. Yes, sir. For sure. No doubt. What do y'all, does ranch go on pizza? I don't know if you like ranch. I'm kind of a basic pepperoni guy. Pepperoni only. Yes, double tap the screen. Please. It's my first live in like a year. I had to get off of it for a minute because YouTube kind of banned me a little bit for my, whatever you want to call it. My gun tube. Apparently they thought I was selling stuff illegally, which I don't know how, but whatever. So I got like 2 strikes back to back, and then if I was gonna post another video, which they were probably gonna strike again, my channel would have got deleted. So then I got off of it for about 6 months, and now I'm trying to get back into it. Hopefully that won't happen again. So it's kind of my little story. Does ranch go on pizza? I don't know. Do you like ranch on pizza? Okay. Midnight Squirrel. How long have you been trying? Bro, get out. Beautiful hat. Yeah, it's on backwards, if you can't tell. Ben. Thank you, sir. This is the hat. BB gun? Yeah, that's what it was. It was airsoft. Big airsoft guy over here. The 9mm ones are the best. Midnight Squirrel, you can go ahead and get on out of here, boy. What kind of BB gun do y'all like to carry? What caliber? Happy New Year. You're looking good. I appreciate it, dude. Been trying to stick with it. Trying to post every day. Trying to get at least one short out. Trying to post a long form once a week. It's kind of tough with the schedule. I'm not gonna say that, my friend, because YouTube don't like BB guns, but yes, it is, if you can tell. Yes, that is my Daniel Defense. It's chambered in 5.56. It's a 16-inch rifle, and that thing is a beast. I got a Vortex on there. Vortex Strike Eagle, it's 1-6. It's obviously not the best LPVO, but I'm trying to get into LPVOs and learn them a little bit. So I can't touch it. YouTube, I'm not touching it. But yeah, I'm trying to learn. LPVOs are kind of difficult, can be. It's fun to learn, it's fun to shoot. Just got Magpul sling on there. Got a Surefire Scout Light Pro. And then a Magpul bipod. I'm planning on putting a suppressor on there. Not sure which one yet. If you guys have any good ideas, let me know. I'm not going to be on this live for very long. I'm just going to see where this thing is going. Do you think it shouldn't be in the hands of the public? Dark Master Light. I believe so. See, I'm in the military too. I'm in the Guard. I know it's not the real military. Kinda is, but it's more like dress up on the weekends. But, yeah, I believe that the public should be able to, they should have the right to bear arms. Not only for self-defense purposes, but don't always rely on the police to come save you. Not that they aren't good enough or they're fast enough or whatever, but in some instances, you won't be able to call 911 fast enough. Thanks for your service. Oh, no problem. It's fun. I've been in it for 6 years now. Well, back then, you got to think the founding fathers, whenever they were doing all that stuff, machine guns weren't even a thought. They probably didn't even, that's my whole point. They didn't even know about machine guns, because if they did have machine guns, it'd be the same deal. At least in my opinion. Now, it gets kind of extreme if you say like grenades and RPGs and stuff like that. But that's why they do background checks and all that. Bro, Mythic is kind of wild right now. And then at the end of the day, if you think about it, criminals are always going to find a way to carry or have some sort of firearm on them. And if we regulate that and take that away from the public, the criminals are still going to have their stuff, and we're going to be left with absolutely nothing. Not like it's going to be a war between us and them, but whatever. Everybody has their opinion. Still had cannons and mortars and stuff. I think they still wanted people to have the most up and down. Yeah, I agree. I think that the whole purpose of that founding fathers was everything we have, they can have. How was my day? My day's not bad. I'm tired from work, for sure. What's the best pew pew for a beginner? I believe. Wait, are you? Sorry, I'm late to the chat. No, you're good, bro. It's glad you're in here. Trinity, I'll be back to your question in just a minute. Are you considering the? So, I already have a 45 Gen 5, but I don't have a 19, which is kind of weird because 19 is kind of like the basic. Every Glock guy has a 19, but I don't. So I'm probably that's gonna be my first Gen 6 is a 19. And then I'll just keep my Gen 5 45. Who is my favorite founding father? I don't know. What's the best gun for a beginner? Are you thinking handgun? Are you thinking rifle, shotgun? What's the purpose behind it? That's what you need to think about. Are you planning on carrying it every day? Is it meant to be for home defense? Is it meant for, what's the purpose behind it? Bro has amazing ears. Dude, I know you're gonna, dude, don't make fun of my ears. Name one founding father, I dare you. All right, give me about 2 seconds. My favorite one was by far George Washington himself. Key figures include George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams, Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, and John Jay, primarily living in the late 1700s. So yeah, you think I don't know my stuff? I do. Adam Sandler is a great one too. I forgot. I think I misread that. Let me see. Let me see if Adam Sandler was a founding father. Was Adam Sandler a founding father? No, he was not a founding father of the United States. He was an American actor, comedian, and filmmaker. Born in Brooklyn, New York in 1966. Yeah, I don't think he makes the cut. Maybe they don't know history, because I swear Adam Sandler was. Don't take this the wrong way. You look tired. You should get some rest. Yeah, my eyes are always kind of red anyways, but I am tired. I wanted to jump on here and see what the live was all about. I ain't been on here in like a year. My plan was 30 minutes max. The Razorbacks are playing, so I got to go watch that. Mythic, dude, you're crazy, dude. I can't even. Fake news. Yeah, not. Yeah, Mythic, I'm in Arkansas, and you better not be. Do I really look that tired? Are you gonna run a Surefire? So I got a Surefire on the 45. I'm debating on it because it kind of that would match my Safari Land holster. Because obviously a 19 and a 45 is the same slide. So if I get another Surefire X300, I could just run that holster and not have to worry about it. But I don't know if I want to set the 19 up as like a duty or like a concealed carry setup. All right, Mythic, where are you at in Arkansas? You don't have to specific spot, I guess, like town. No, you would not fall in love with me, I promise you that, buddy. Please double tap the screen, please. Please. There for a minute, I had 44 viewers. That's wild. Y'all think we can get back up to 44? I think my record is like 112. Little Rock, dude. Okay. I was born in Little Rock, and I was raised like 25, 30 minutes away from Little Rock. And you're probably just Googling what's like the main city of Arkansas. That's probably why you put Little Rock. Can I take him out after you, Mythic? Why can't y'all both just take me out at the same time? Thoughts on the COA? Honestly, I have not even tried it yet, never shot it. I think it's a cool setup. I got family in Maumelle. That's not too far from Little Rock. A-cut, can you elaborate on the A-cut? Sorry, I'm not up to date on that, my brother. Mayflower is paradise. Mayflower is not. Mayflower just got their whole lake drained. Have you ever used a shotgun? Yeah, I've got plenty of shotguns. I think I have 5 of them. I want him to show me how to use an SMG. You ever seen Call of Duty? You ever play Call of Duty? They show it pretty good. That's a good question. At what point does custom build become financially irresponsible? Shoot, since the very beginning, since you buy the actual thing, because you always find something else that you can do to it. It never ends. And then once you do find an end to it, you start another build. A-cut is with the Glock. Okay, that makes sense. Duh. It's a direct, so you don't have to have that adapter plate. Yeah, my 43X is sitting right here, but I can't touch it. I got an adapter plate for it. Running no adapter plate is definitely the way to go, for sure. Y'all see my belly? That's no good. I'm covering that up because Mythic is definitely gonna say something. Dude, why is everybody saying stuff about my eyes? Do I look that bad? Why do you need a permit? So it's not really a permit. It's a tax stamp, and they took away the $200 fee. So it's really just an extra form that you still have to fill out, send it in. Pretty much you get approved for it, but it's a lot faster process. Can we get a chest reveal? No, dude. If y'all can get me to 100 viewers, I will do a chest reveal. Here's a sneak peek. I have some tattoos. That's it. Did you fight MMA? Yes, I did. Professionally for 3 years. I know Dana White personally. Is there anybody in the chat that carries? What is your go-to concealed carry, everyday carry setup? Do you buy your ammo in bulk? Yes, I do, mostly. Have y'all heard of Ammo Squared? So I can't post that anywhere. I'm trying to think of how I can do it. But on my Instagram, Sadler Tactical, no. It's not on there. I don't know. Ammo Squared, you can set the amount that you want to spend, and you set the amount of allocation for your rounds. And then once you hit that number, say you want 1,000 rounds and you want to spend $10 a month, well, it'll automatically get drafted out $10 a month until you hit your 10,000 rounds, and then they ship it to your door for free. And it's really good prices, and you can pick. So like for me, for example, I have 1,000 rounds of 9mm on the way. You can pick from the lower end quality of ammo all the way up to high end self-defense. They got a ton of different caliber options for you if y'all haven't heard of them. But I've got like a little link, and sucks. If you use the link, you get 75 free rounds of 9mm, but I can't freaking do it. If he does a chest reveal, I'm dude, mythic. What are you talking about, bruh? Russ, yeah, I got a 365X macro comp. That thing's a beast. What's up, Matt? Dude, I ain't seen you in forever, man. I ain't been on here in forever. It's been like a year. Thoughts on judo? Like judo? Like, what are you talking about? Can you shot a gun for us? I cannot shot a gun. No, sir. Not in my garage. That'd be bad. Smith & Wesson 2.0, solid, Matt. Cannot beat it. I've got a M&P 2.0, and that thing is a tank. Teach us about gun safety. Pretty much, do not point it in a unsafe direction. The trigger is only used whenever you're about to obviously shoot it. Make sure it's pointed in a safe direction. Understand that it will destroy anything that you're aiming at and past. Always keep it pointed in a safe direction. I probably already said that. It's not a toy at all. It's not a toy. I carry a 19 Gen 4 with Streamlight TLR 7X. I don't know why I don't have a 19 yet, but that 19 should be, that should have been my first one. The first pistol I ever got was an M&P 2.0. I loved it. Still love it. Still carry it every now and then. I got the Apex tactical trigger on there. Shoots super flat, super fast. Excuse me. I got some Federal Punch, JHP 124 grain. I haven't tried them yet. So I carry the Federal HST 124 grain. They are the best, in my opinion. Obviously, it doesn't really matter. It all comes down to shot placement. I think a 22 will outperform the best 9mm round if it's in the right spot, if you know what I'm saying. So make sure you're training with what you got. Are all your pews registered with the state? Yes, sir. Valo, I'm just agreeing. I'm not trying to, yeah, free country. I agree with you, my bruh. I am just trying to stay out of all the legal stuff, so I'm just saying yes. Do you believe that all owners should have regular psychiatric tests and all weapons must be inspected regularly? That sounds insane, in my opinion. What do you mean inspected? In my opinion, which kind of kills all the argument for the gun control stuff. I don't want to get political too much, but at the end of the day, it's not the guns, or it's the person. If you set a pencil down on the table, it's not going to write. The person has to pick it up and write, if you know what I'm trying to say. I believe in it. Like, all weapons must be given to the state regularly. No, that's not how it works, though. Yes, I'm in the National Guard. I've been in there for 6 years. I'm a small arms weapon expert, so I've had to break down everything from the N17, which is a pistol, all the way up to an automatic grenade launcher. Everything in between. Had to shoot expert with all those to pass the course. It was a long course. Super fun, learned a lot. It's kind of where my knowledge from firearms really come from? How often do you clean them? Every range trip or once per presidential term? Yeah, it kind of depends. For me personally, I like to clean them as soon as I'm done. Not that I'm like a clean freak. I know that they can last way longer without having to clean them. I just enjoy it, if that makes sense. What's the chest tattoo? It is an American flag with the Air Force symbol for my grandpa with his rank on it. I told you I'll show you if we can get to 100 views at one point, but no one's liking nothing. It almost looks like my live is on this screen is delayed. Is it? Oh shoot. Oh no. Hello, Husafel. What's going on? How about universal background checks? I think we can agree criminals and people with mental health shouldn't own guns. I agree 100%. Criminals and mental health shouldn't, kind of to an extent. Like, I believe people should have second chances, not because they make one mistake. And that's the kind of like, say you make a mistake when you're 16, 17 years old, then for the rest of your entire life, for the 60, 70 years that you live, you can't enjoy things anymore. I don't think that's fair. But to some extent. But I think we can agree that criminals, yes, for show, sort of. But then again, you got to think they're not owning the guns the right way. They're getting them off like the black market or however they're grabbing them. They're not going the right way like the good Americans, I guess you'd say. I'm trying to stay out of the legal stuff and trying to word it right, and it's hard because YouTube might get me in trouble. So I hope you can understand why I'm not explaining the best way. Big boy Mike, what's up, my boy? Fired the M16A1 and A2 in the military. Dude, that's pretty cool. Carrying handle, I'd protect you too, Mythic. Yes, we have background checks. Yes, 100% we have background checks. Are you a pepper? Do you mean prepper? Like kind of prep for the end of the world? Because if that's the case, then yes, sort of. I'm not like the crazy freaks who do like the crazy stuff, like all the toilet paper and weird, but like I like to stockpile ammo and some food and water here and there. Nothing too wild. Mainly for like natural disasters and normal things that would actually happen. And then ammo just because it's fun. Yes, I would protect you 100%. Mythic, dude, come on now, dude. You ain't gotta be weird. And I would demonstrate, I would show you how to do all that, but I can't on live at all. Maybe if you donate me $50. Yeah, Mythic and Dark Master are gonna be fighting. Prepper. Yeah, I'm like a low tier prepper. I just think it's somewhat fun. But I like to collect guns, honestly. That's my biggest thing right now. I don't know, but I'm about to get off of this thing. It's been fun, my people. Arkansas, finding $2 generals in the same town. Yeah, 100% true. Like, and the Dollar Generals are always like, it seems like they're right across the street. Like, they don't put them on the opposite ends of the town. They put them close together, which makes no sense. At least it was in my hometown. America first, always, every day of the week. every day of the week. Would you protect the people in your house first or the neighbor if something went bad? I'd probably protect my family first. Same thing with America. What kind of knife do I recommend? Are you talking about like everyday carry, just kind of in general, like for a prepper standpoint? So for a prepper deal, I went ahead and just got the Gerber, I think it's a strong arm. It's the serrated version. Dude, it's like, I got it for like $70 and it has not failed me yet. And I've had it for like 4 or 5 years and I used it all the time. It's still pretty sharp. I haven't really sharpened it that much, but the Gerber strong arm is a tank. Start out with that thing if you need a full version, or not a full version, but a full length fixed blade. If not, folding knife. I don't carry anything special. It's like the Bass Pro edition, whatever, and it works just fine. Just because I'm opening up cardboard boxes and stuff like that. I don't really believe in carrying a what'd you call it? That's super, help me out. Whatever, y'all can figure it out. Not the, dude, Benchmade, thank you. That's what it is. Yeah, I don't really believe in carrying Benchmade knives. Cause like, it's a $300 pocket knife that you're gonna use on cardboard boxes. If we met in real life, I'm giving you $20. That's it. Dude, there's no way you can just give me $20. It's gotta be more than that. Matt, yes, sort of. I'm gonna try to get back on. I don't know when you got on the live. Wait, what's wrong with my lock in? It's blurry. Is it blurry or no? Is it blurry? Can you still hear me? Oh, okay, yeah, we're good, I think. Matt, yeah, I don't know if you were in here or not earlier, but YouTube like gave me 2 strikes back to back. And if I was to post something else related to the strike, they would have deleted my channel. So I got off for like 6 months posting and lives and stuff like that. Just to play it safe. But now I'm gonna try to get back on every Wednesday on lives and posting every day shorts and then 1 full video a week. Oh, for my strikes and stuff on YouTube, yeah. Is that what you're talking about, Mythic? They thought I was like selling illegal things on YouTube. I'm not gonna get into it because I'm not toting that fine line. But they kind of screwed me in my opinion because what they were claiming that I was doing was not true at all. But yeah, I'm about to get off here in just a minute. Gotta go watch the game, get ready for tomorrow. If you guys want to double tap the screen, subscribe, all that cool stuff, help me out because ever since all the strike stuff happened, my views have been way down. I was averaging like 400,000 views total a month, and now I'm down to like nothing. So if you guys have any ideas on how to fix that, that would be nice. But it was like overnight, and I was just, my numbers were going, and then would you ever consider a staccato? If I had that much money and I had enough money to have fun with, for sure I would get a staccato, no doubt about it. I don't know if I'd carry it, I think it'd be more of a range toy just because, I don't know. There's a couple reasons. If I had to use it, then they were going to take it. And then just the fact of carrying that much money on my holster is crazy. Even though a staccato is a beast. But I think a Glock is plenty. A Glock is all you need. You don't even need attachments, really. The only attachment that I think you actually need is a flashlight. Everything else you don't, it's all just not necessary. But a flashlight is something that is there if you need it and is there if you don't need it. Like, you don't have to turn the flashlight on. All the arguments talking about it's going to give away your position. Yeah, that's true, but you're the one who has to hit the button to turn the flashlight on to give away your position. So don't hit the button. But you can't see in the dark, and you don't want to shoot, you know, grandma making a sandwich at 2 a.m. Okay, Mythic, are you being for real or no? Because you've been joking this whole time, my man. But that is a good deal right there. I probably could do that. I can't do it on live because live sucks. YouTube sucks. But yeah, for sure. I do believe that people don't know how to take care of firearms and they don't take them seriously. It's not a toy at all. Safety is the #1 priority. Point it in a safe direction. Understand that the trigger can destroy anything in its way. And treat every weapon like it's loaded. And my brother misfired while dancing with it as a prop. Oh my gosh. All right, everybody. I'm about to be done, about to get off. So, how do I end this live? Does anybody know? What the fuck? I don't know. Yeah, thanks. This was kind of cool. First live in about a year. I'm not biting them. I'm kind of like I don't bite my nails. I'm just biting them. I don't bite them to like pull them off. I just kind of, I don't know. I'm over here tweaking. All right, I'm tired. Thank you guys for watching the live. I'm going up there to turn it off. I might be on Sunday, might be on Wednesday. Those are my 2 live days. So turn the notifications on, please. I will see y'all on the next one. Go watch all my shorts and videos, please. Thanks.